Hello, everybody, and welcome to St. Clair Saints COD. My name is Jackson the Pride Brown, joined alongside John Billabang Zwedima, and we're going to bring to you guys today some NJCAAE action. This is going to be the season opener here for the St. Clair Saints against Herkimer. We're going to work on it. It's a work in progress here. Herkimer, yes. Okay, so we're going to be casting Herkimer College here tonight. John, how are you feeling about this matchup?
You know what? It's going to be interesting. It is their season opener. Obviously, you've seen them in a different league, but this is going to be their first game in NJCAAE, I believe it is. So they are in R6 for this, actually, and now they're going to be playing Continent as well. So game actually going to get started right away here. We are going to have Hardpoint on Garrison to start out the series, and looks like it'll be a banger. So first kill, Priestley is going to pick up Swerving Skirt here to start us off. Friendly Man going to trade actually with Brandon. So 1-for-1 Hardpoint will be claimed by the Saints here for the moment. But Priestley get another kill. Corey is picking off Smile, we're going to call him. And Sauce taking down Squirt means they'll take advantage on this Hardpoint.
Yeah, we see a little bit of a smiley there at the end of his name. So that's what we're sticking with for the rest of the night. Priestley doing what he does best, just farming. Going crazy here. Now Squirt, last player alive back there. He will get needed out of position. Back on tank. And this is a farm for the Saints here starting us off. They're currently looking at 9-1 between the team here right now. Priestley, just a casual 5 streak to kick us off here 25 seconds into this game. And, you know, it's a contested point here right now. And Herkimer actually going to be able to get some points on the board here off this first one. But St. Clair, this is, you know, this is their time to shine. If we have any predictions going into this one, I know we were both talking about it pre-game. Both of us are saying, you know, St. Clair College, the Saints here, looking to probably take this series 3-0.
Yeah, for sure. And they do claim that first Hardpoint. They will rotate over to the second one. Kills looking pretty good in their favor. Looks like Friendly Man picked up a few for himself. But overall, mostly Saints getting the kills here and being able to rotate over onto that second Hardpoint faster. We see Corius will be playing in this game. Actually, a friendly nade there from Friendly Man going to take out Smile. Priestley going to pick him up as well. So Squirt taking out Brandon to trade back. But yeah, as we're saying, Corius in for Gorilla in this one, giving him a little bit of experience. Hopefully, can start seeing some chemistry between the sub and the main roster.
Yeah, so I was actually hearing that he has been in scrims here more lately with the team, you know, more than last year and whatnot already going into this year and actually getting some playtime here within the first couple weeks of, you know, the season actually starting. So very good stuff here to see from St. Clair COD, right? To, you know, get some chemistry mixed up in there, you know, get some diversity in the roster, get some players that you can always be reliable on to sub in and out. So that's exactly the idea behind this. Priestley, he's on a 10 streak, hasn't died yet. Don't get me wrong, he hasn't touched the objective, but he hasn't been really needing to. As St. Clair's immediately on the rotate, and I feel like that's just going to be the storyline of this game, is just St. Clair just winning the rotations, giving them the last 10 seconds or so, and Herkimer just, you know, playing for scrap time. That's pretty much what we're probably going to see, as Priestley is just completely feeding his stat line still now with 11, make it 12, and Priestley is to not be stopped. And oh, I thought he was going to go down there, but he is so ego-trolling.
My goodness.
He is just ego-checking all of them. And that is going to be Priestley starting off this game 15-0.
This man is absolutely on fire. He's picking up frags everywhere, and no one can seem to take him down. He picks his corner, and no one can get him out of there. It looks like he's going to take down Bo Sox as well. And 16-0 now. This guy is absolutely fragging out. Obviously, like you said, no objective time. He picks up his first objective second here, but he is just dominating this Herkimer completely right now.
Yeah, so this hardpoint will be getting rotated here, and guess what? Storyline of the game, it is going to be your St. Clair Saints who have spawns for next. Ready to go to that and lock it down. And Sauce being a little sneakier, snuggling through these underpasses. Priestley still hasn't died yet, but I don't want to jinx it. I want him to have a flawless game. That'd be ideal here.
That would be cool.
But it is going to be, you know, them continuing to try to slay out here, get these frags, and move on with their day. They do have control of this hardpoint here. This hardpoint being a little bit more difficult to control rather than most. Corius doing a great job of shutting off this choke point. Nice to see the rookie getting some action here. 9-3 currently opening this up, and he's doing a great job of playing that objective.
Yeah, for sure. Looks like they are going to be able to hold this hardpoint for a couple of respawns at least. Both Sox going to take out Corius here. He has died quite a bit. Sauce at 1 death. Priestley still sitting at 19-0. He's playing that long angle so well. He's not letting anyone get by. 20 kill streak now. He is just popping off in this game, and this is a Priestley that we want to see for the rest of the season.
Yeah, like there's got to be a point in time where they shut him down here soon, because I mean the man's 22-0 right now. He's about to drop a nuke in a ranked, like in a league game. Like, are you kidding me?
That's crazy.
Like, what? So yeah, your Saints now currently leading 160-30. We do have Herkimer getting the rotations on this point, so that is good news there for them. Sauce is here in the first line defense, though, shuts it down and hops in, lays down himself. Priestley will take his first death in this game, but who's the really concern, right? I mean, you're playing as a team, not to your personal stat line, so good stuff there. Brandon got a stick. He stuck them and then got the double.
Beautiful.
And then Priestley gets a double to follow it up. There's the whole team down.
Yeah, so they're obviously dominating this game in many facets. Priestley does finally go down, but Sauce, a lot of objective time, and Corius also a lot of objective time here. They're able to hold down that point well into the end. Normally you rotate a little bit sooner, but they're able to hold on sites for so much longer than they normally would, just because they're taking these long angles, not allowing rotations to come in from anywhere, and they know exactly where these spawns are going to come in from. So they're holding the door and not allowing anyone to get into this garrison garage.
Yeah, I completely agree with you there on that one, John. So as the scoreline now reaches about 185 to 40, as St. Clair is looking to take over spawns for next. Priestley's just farming them in their spawn here at this point. And it is going to be Squirt looking to try to challenge for it, but guess what? Priestley's still here, and Sauce has streaks. So it's just going to get Herkimer stuck in their spawn still. No split spawn or anything. You know, St. Clair's playing this very wise, just forcing them all into a set location. And, you know, now it's going to force them to try to push and contest this. But, you know, St. Clair with a complete setup here, it's just going to be a complete team wipe right away. That's going to push St. Clair over that 200-point marker. Herkimer, I just see them kind of hitting a wall here, right? So yeah, it's going to be really tough for them to try to come through.
Even trying to get to this point seems like, you know, once in a while they get someone on point, they'll pick up a couple objective seconds, but realistically, as soon as they get on that point, there's 3 people collapsing on them. You can't hold it for more than, you know, 10 seconds at a time. So I just don't see them able to come back in this game. Corey is going to pick up another kill for himself at 15-6. Sauce at 17-1 here. Both these guys looking incredible here in our first match.
Yeah, so the guys are all looking calm and composed. They're probably just having a fun time right now, chatting up, right? Like, I mean, like, I can guarantee you these comms right now are not that serious.
No.
And, you know, they're just having their good time, enjoying themselves, and getting things going. Priestley, sure is about to drop a 40, man. Like,
it's crazy.
I know it's like not even like it's a 40 and like 20 deaths either. It's like a 40 and like 2, 3, 4 deaths.
Oh,
maybe.
there's third.
Yeah,
death.
there's his third. But it's gonna be game here now in just a second, unless a contest can come through from Herkimer. And there it is. The contest is there, but Sauce is just making it look easy. That's 4 down, and that will be game, folks. Your St. Clair Saints will take game 1 here in this best of 5 series over Herkimer in a very dominant fashion. 50-point clubbing the side of Herkimer here, 250 to a 41 score line. And St. Clair just really looking like a stronger roster right now.
Yeah, Priestley sitting on this angle, picked up so many kills, and no one can get him out of here. No nades could be thrown. Nothing can force him out of that corner. He retreats, picks up another 2 kills off this plane. He just looked like an absolute monster. Every single gunfight he took, he won. And then someone else would come out and he'd win that gunfight too. Yeah. So they just didn't have an answer for Priestley.
Like, he was completely just ego challenging. Like, to be completely honest,
100%.
like, he was ego checking them all. So you just see Dawson there in the background chilling. He's like, yeah, these are my boys. Like, let's go.
You know what? It's always a good feeling to start off any league just with absolute domination. Gives you such good confidence. And, you know, even with Corius in the lineup, it gives you such good confidence. At least Gorilla can sit back and be like, okay, my guys got this. I don't have to worry about it. And, you know, obviously it gives a lot of confidence to you as a coach too, where you can say, okay, I can plug and play these guys how I want to, how I think the strategy fits them better, and gives you a lot more leeway in how you want to play these games.
Yeah, I completely agreed with you there on that one, John. So I really just love seeing Corius fit in here like a puzzle piece right now. You know, it might not be against one of the toughest opponents here, but it is still against an opponent overall, right? So that's one big thing to stay focused on. So you do see everybody chilling here. Gorilla, nice for him to give that playtime to Corius a little bit. And there's the Nick Merckx cam. He's just screaming at us. He's doing this on purpose. I know he is. Look at him. He is 100% doing this on purpose. So we're all just having a good giggle about this here back in the production room. But, I mean, is he trying to have a staring contest with me, or what's going on here?
I think so. He's having a staring contest with all the viewers. You gotta make. Oh, he blinked. We win.
Oh yeah,
that's gotta
you must.
But anyways, it's all in good fun, right? It's all in good fun.
It is. Yeah, it's nice to have the Nest cam. It's nice to be able to sit there and smile on them.
And like when you win by that much and you're that dominant, it makes you feel so much better about yourself, especially coming in as a sub. You can make yourself feel like you're, you know, as much of the main roster as the rest of everybody is, and it just feels so much better for you. So map number 2 is going to be Standoff, and we were super hyped about that.
Yeah, Black Ops 2, baby.
Black Ops 2. So Standoff is in the map rotation. It's going to be Search and Destroy, so it's going to be interesting. I personally haven't seen any competitive for it or casted any competitive for it, so it's going to be brand new for me at least, and it'll be very interesting to see. Obviously, I did play it back when it was back in the Black Ops 2 days, so I do know the map well enough, but it'll be interesting to see how they play it out in a competitive kind of lens.
Yeah, and you know what? I am very thrilled to see about it too. You know, I'm very interested to see if St. Clair's been scrimming on it or, you know, how much they've been practicing it or whatnot. I don't think it's going to make a big impact. They're just raw mechanic skills here will be able to take down Herkimer. However, you know, I'd love to see them have some pretty nifty strats here or something like that on standoff, come through with some big plays. And I'm just excited to see the map get played here in general. We do have a lot of Black Ops 2 maps coming through here. Actually,
Yeah.
3 out of 5 maps in the series are from Black Ops 2. We do
A lot of
have
nostalgia.
standoff in game number 2, and then in game number 3 we have raid, and then in game number 5 we have express.
Lots of nostalgia. That's
Yeah.
what it is.
Oh, for sure. So, I mean, the only 2 maps that are not going to be from Black Ops 2 are going to be that Gary that we just played, and then the Apocalypse in map 4. And we don't even know if we're going to be seeing a map 4 here quite yet. So, let's get things started here. Standoff, search and destroy. St. Clair Saints leading the series 1-0 over the Herkimer Generals.
Yeah, so looks like St. Clair is going to be on the attack to start this one. And Branding to start us off. The beautiful first frag there onto Friendly Man. Priestley going to get taken down here. Brandon going to trade him off, though. So it is going to be a 3v2.
Oh my
Brandon going to
goodness.
get another, and it's going to be up to Squirt.
Brandon
See what
Ace?
he can do.
Oh my god, Brandon Ace. I want it. He wants it.
Oh,
he
he
wants
sees
it.
him. But he takes the long way around, actually. Bomb point will go down here. Lots of time. Sniper going to come out. Not going to make contact, though, and Sauce going to clean that one up on the backside, and St. Clair take the first round.
Yeah, I mean, that was a very aggressive first round.
Yes,
Like, these were straight
very much so.
SMGs, and like one of them had a sniper or something like that. But yeah, I mean, that was very, very aggressive round there from the Saints, just really pushing through. Brand, he finds that opening pick and it just opens up both of these players to immediately get spotted. So much intel there for the side of St. Clair. Definitely a problem there for the side of Herkimer. You know, to give up that much intel so early in that round. So Bossix will be the only one to find a round find a kill here. Sorry, and that will be on a Priestley. But Brandon really just cleaned up there. So now heading into round number 2, St. Clair Saints leading by 1.
Yeah, definitely Brandon popping off in that one. And I want to talk about that right behind the dumpster. He just barely got behind that, got that final shot off to get that kill. And that's so important, right? Because if he goes down there, it puts it to a 2v2, and it's a lot more complicated. Corius and Sauce instantly picking up 2 kills here, and it's down to half for Herkimer here in round number 2.
Yeah, and Squirt does get spotted. That's bombed down up and top. And there's the round cleanup. St. Clair Saints going to win that one 2-0 here. Now, I still believe only at 1 death. And, you know, they're just making it kind of look easy. I'm going to be completely honest. I don't want to sound like, you know, I'm not biased by any means. I'd love to see Herkimer come through and play a great game here, right? But it's just going into this match, I could kind of just get that feeling when we haven't heard of any of these players from Herkimer. We haven't heard of the school even. When we found out they had like 1,700 students last year. You know, like things like that just makes it really feel like St. Clair might have a little bit of an upper hand here on this matchup, and we anticipated fairly right.
Yeah, for sure. And obviously, you're still getting good competitive experience
For
no matter who you're playing against. And obviously, like we said, standoff, I mean, we haven't really seen that much of it until recently because it wasn't in the map pool. So even just, looks like some quick 3 kills, though. Priestley picking up 2 and Brandon getting 1 means it's going to be a 3v1 almost instantly here. Bosock's the only one left. Going to catch Sauce. Not going to be able to get shots down on him. And that's going to be it. St. Clair College take round number 3 in a quick round.
Yeah, if you look at the bottom of your screen there, the Saints are all smiles right now. I know it's a little bit difficult to see with those masks on and whatnot, but hey, following safety protocols, good news to see here in a pandemic. But yeah, I mean, it really is at the end of the day good to just see the chemistry get built more and more. It's competitive experience at the end of the day. It's time spent with your teammates in the nest, building that chemistry, no matter whether, you know, what's kind of going on there as well. It's not like it's a big boot camp or anything, but definitely going to be a little bit of just, you know, playing time with the guys. So good stuff to see there. Only 2 deaths from the side of St. Clair here throughout this game. It's going to be 1 on Priestley, 1 on Brandon. Priestley will open us up with 1 here. Now that nade going to come through. We'll tag him down quite tremendously, but it doesn't seem to concern them by any means. Brandon going to team kill his teammate. So that's going to be the 3rd death, and one of them's by their teammate. So that bomb actually going to get down by Squirt, though, on A. But I don't think the retake's going to be too difficult here from the Saints. They do have a 3-on-1. Squirt, don't get me wrong, he has been one of the better performers from Herkimer here so far. However, St. Clair just have the numbers advantage by such a dramatic amount.
Yeah, for sure. He spots one out here, but does duck behind the tank, so he's going to have to retreat here. Just catches Sauce here. He does get him. He's going to run away, try and get some health back here. Goes for the pistol, but not going to be enough.
And Brandon team kills his teammate. So there we go. Okay, 20 seconds remain. The defuse comes through, and your St. Clair Saints will be now leading 4-0. And, you know, they're just trying to get this one done and dusted with at this point. They're trying to just go home and do their homework. They're trying to go home and enjoy their night.
Squirt did end up getting a kill there, and he plants the bomb. So it definitely is progress for them. They are making something out of this game, and a couple of team kills is what it is. But they got planted down. They're making some progress. And obviously, like, you have to treat every game with some kind of benefit, right? Because this will give them experience on this map at least, and it will, allow them, like you said, play some more time with their teammates and get to know some of the other players better than they would. So, despite the fact that the scoreline may be pretty lopsided, it's always nice to play with your teammates.
100%. So Herkimer looking to find a round here, possibly. Squirt, he did find a frag there last round, so let's see what happens. But now it is going to be Smiley getting shot down here early. He's having a rough game, currently sitting at 0-5. And yeah, 4-on-3 here now. And St. Clair immediately with that player advantage, immediately with the bomb down. So 40 seconds is all we're going to see here for this round. But Friendly Man going to get shot down from Brandon. Bosux and Squirt going to have to try to pinch this site or do whatever they can. They're going to come on the same angle. They're going to spot up Priestley and Sauce. And Sauce, what are with these team kills, bro? I'm seeing like 1 to 2 around, man.
I don't think he was ready for that jump on the other side.
No, I really don't think he was. So that is going to be now St. Clair picking up the 5th on match point now. Just needing 1 more to close it out and take their 2nd map here in the series. But yeah, overall, I mean, pretty interesting to see all these team kills come through. It is pretty funny at the end of the day. It's all fun and games right now for the Saints.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun at time, but obviously they are dominating this game pretty hard. It does seem like everywhere that Herkimer wants to go, St. Clair is already there. And, when you know a map well enough and you've been well-versed on it, you know exactly where they're starting, where the rotations are going to be, especially on Search and Destroy, because, obviously you have very limited space to move around and to go where you need to. So looks like they will be defending A here just for the moment. Not going to be too much going on at the beginning of this round, surprisingly, considering all the other rounds were so fast. But as I say, that Sauce picks up first blood, and it's going to be Priestley picking up a second.
It's not long until everything just starts coming into place, right? So anyways, yeah, Smiley and Bosux, last players alive. Just need to find them, hunt them down, clean them up, and that will be calling it on the SND. Priestley going to find Bosux there now. Just a hunt for Smiley. Smiley going to be running around Cafe here and whatnot. He should be running into a player any second here now. There's literally a firing squad down in front of this gas station. He spots a lot of players, gets some shots, will find the frag on a Sauce, but now he has a search party rushing for him.
They're going for the knife.
And
they got it.
Yeah, they got the bash there with the pistol, and that's going to be your St. Clair Saints 6-0 here now after that, 50-point club in the hard point, now 6-0 in Surge. I mean, it's just a dominant show here right now from the Saints. I would expect nonetheless here going into control either. So right now the St. Clair Saints playing very, very well, and there's not much I can say for them to really improve on or anything or any mistakes they've made. But if you're from the side of Herkimer, I mean, the only thing I really can say right now is just keep your head up and go back and run some scrims,
And the thing is, it's always a good thing to play against a better opponent.
Yeah.
Even if they are doing very well against you, you can still, it's always valuable to look back at the VODs, and you're in a competitive league for a reason, right? You're not just, a couple of guys that want to play, because you can go do that anytime you want. You can go just play the game solo queue and do whatever. But you're in a competitive league with other people. You want to be able to improve. So it's always good. You can go back, look at VODs, look at what you did in the game, see how you can improve. And it's always going to be valuable for you if you want to get better as a player. So, and like you said before, for Saints and for Herkimer, you're getting time to play with your teammates. It's always better to help you bond, always better to get the chemistry going. So at least, when you go into your next matches, there's always going to be, like, this is the first game of the season. You have a long road ahead of you, so one game isn't going to make or break a team. So Herkimer definitely has a lot to look forward to.
Yeah, one thing I really want to touch on is, saying the St. Clair Saints, this is huge for them because, they're just going to start the season 1-0 with the 3-0 map count. But then the thing that's huge here for this side of Herkimer is that this is just quality time for them to build their, their strats and scrims and just build up to, that esports program that they want to be. So overall, that's the target task right now from Herkimer and whatnot. And St. Clair, yeah, they're just doing what they do here now. And Herkimer, they're going to learn a lot from this game, just as you were saying. So Game 3 about to get underway. We will be heading over to Raid, and that one will be on Control. Quick little brief rundown on Control. If you guys are not aware, you have 30 lives, and you have 5 minutes or so to capture 2 points. And, if you fail to capture those 2 points, then you lose the round, unless you can take out the opponent's full lives, and vice versa and whatnot. So basically, if you're on the offense, you want to get kills and capture the points. If you're on defense, you want to get kills and not let them capture the points. Pretty basic concept
and
there.
If you do capture, you both have to capture both points, but if you do capture 1 point, you will get bonus time to try and capture the other one. So lots of opportunity here, but the key is you have to remember you are only on 30 respawns, so you can't be on attack just throwing yourself at the point. You still have to be methodical, try and figure out how you want to use those lives, how you want to position, which site you want to split, or do you want to just all out for one site, try and get some extra time. And it looks like, ooh, he's going to get stick here. Friendly Man trading with Priestley there on Smiley. So 1-1 here, the lives, and starting off pretty slow. He's gonna spot out here. Oh, he lives.
If you're the Saints here, personally, like, I see them obviously going for these caps, but it's going to be, like, on defense, for example, when the Saints go over to defense, it's literally going to be, let's just go frag out. Like, let's literally go here and play this like it's a team deathmatch. And you see Herkimer, they're already spawning way out here. This A is definitely going to go in the hands of St. Clair. They only lost a player. They've already taken 6 lives off Herkimer here. And St. Clair should have no problem capturing A. And they're going to go over and capture that B immediately, break through these players and whatnot, and, you know, just do whatever they can to end this round, whether it's going to be lives or by point caps. I mean, both are probably going to end up around similar times.
Yeah, for sure. And if you're looking at the gunplay, I'm surprised Herkimer is playing with a lot of close-range guns. And on raid, there's actually a lot of opportunity for you to use that long range. Like, you can see a couple players from St. Clair do have those long-range guns, like Priestley especially. So it does allow them to try and play these really long angles when they're going into attack. Yeah, so definitely playing this to perfection so far in map number 3. Already almost on a first point here on B, and Saints just look unstoppable.
Yeah, I completely agree with you on that one. And he's just going to get some, like, he's starting to film a YouTube video here. He's trying to get, like, a clip reel going here in the middle of a league match. And, yeah, so that's St. Clair just doing what they do here in control. They do have nearly 2 ticks on B. They are capturing it right now, so they're getting that ticks going. But, yeah, this is just all St. Clair here right now. You know, 10 lives from Herkimer right now, but also the point about to get captured from St. Clair. We should see this one end here in a matter of a few seconds. And just like that, round 1, gonna go in control. Oh, St. Clair. There we go. So, yeah, 1-0 here. It's going to be first to 3. And if St. Clair wins this map, that's series over, done and dusted. I'm pretty sure we can all anticipate how this one's going to go. But, yeah, I'd just love to see some big plays from Herkimer here and, you know, see some 200 IQ strats come through here.
Yeah, for sure. And it just seems like they can't really win any of these gunfights with those.
It's the gunfight. That's the thing with
thing too. Is they're playing very smart. So you could actually see what they do is they set up a kind of a diamond formation with 1 person on point, 2 people on the flanks, and then they have 1 roamer going up around the map trying to pick up as many frags as they can. So it's an interesting strategy because if you think about it, you're not making as much progress on point as you could, but you're using you're spending other teams' lives a lot more often. So it looks like St. Clair will be on defense on this one. They're going to have to try and figure out how to defend these points, and they'll split with just 1 sitting up top, but it doesn't matter because they're already fragged out.
They're just going to try to spawn trap Herkimer here. That's the main goal right now going to be from St. Clair. So you can see they're always going to kind of spawn near that garage point. They're going to try to push it on B this time. St. Clair's just constantly going to be searching for kills here. And as you can see, that's exactly the case so far in this one already. Is Priestley getting shot at with a sniper now? Is someone trying to snipe on the side of Herkimer?
No, that's just...
Okay, that's just... No.
Oh, he's whiffing. He's whiffing. He's whiffing.
Yeah, they have 2 snipers out right now from the side of St. Clair, and they obviously carrying them with rifles and whatnot. Brandon gonna team kill Corius there with some streaks, but no really kind of control made so far on the points from the side of Herkimer, and they only got about 35 seconds left to work with as the frag continuously gonna continue to come through for St. Clair, and the live count also down to half for the side of Herkimer as well. So nothing really going too well for them as St. Clair is just really putting every single point of access for Herkimer and just completely shutting it off.
Yeah, it's like you know exactly where they want to go and what they're going to do every single time they spawn. So you don't even really get a chance to move very far out of your spawn without someone either shooting you from behind or from the side or something you're not expecting them to. So like St. Clair just has this down to an absolute science. 5 seconds remaining here. They will make a little bit of progress on Squirt, going to make a little progress on B here, but he's going to be shut down almost immediately. So that's going to be it for this one. Map number 2 goes to St. Clair, and they only have 1 left before they win this one.
Well, yeah, round number 2.
Or, sorry, round number 2.
Go to St. Clair there. So map 2 did go to St. Clair as well, though. So here we go. Yeah, final, I guess not really final round. Final round if you St. Clair Saints do win it here. They are a match point here in this map number 3. They're match point on the series and on the map. So they just need to win 1 more round of control, and they'll be coming out on this with a dominant 3-0 victory win over Herkimer here. But it's going to be St. Clair back on the offense, and you're just going to see a flood to A or a flood to B. Play that, capture the first point, build them some time, get some frags, go over, do the same thing on the other point, and they're just going to go for these captures really dominantly.
Yeah, this whole game really was pretty lopsided up, so we did predict the St. Clair 3-0 in a pretty dominant fashion, and that is what they gave us. So her predictions are pretty good for today.
Yeah.
But yeah, so definitely Priestley popping off in every single game. 15-1 right now on raid, and just absolutely, oh, that is not where you want that nade to go, friendly man.
Yeah, that is not the ideal nade by any means there. So now the spawn trap coming in from Sauce. He's holding such an aggressive choke point here. And St. Clair really aren't hopping on these control points, and that's a little interesting. I think they're mainly just going for these frags here right now. I don't know exactly what the plan is here, what the plan of attack is. You do see a player actually hop on A to stop that clock a little bit. That's going to be Sauce and Brandon playing that A point, but that is going to be Squirt shot down as well, and Priestley just lining them up over on this B site. Just trying to knock down some of these lives while his teammates do stop that clock over towards A. But you always do want to keep someone kind of on that point. You don't want to throw around for your St. Clair. I feel like you just want to do this one and then get out of it.
Yeah, for sure. That's it's so tough for St. Clair, or for Herkimer to get past St. Clair here, because they have one person set up on site and they have everyone else just kind of roaming the map. So you don't really know where you're going to get shot from. And you know, St. Clair knows every single one of these spawns. They played Raid so many times at this point that they know this map like the back of their hand. It's not a problem at all, and they've been so well trained on it. So maybe a team like Herkimer is just an upstart this year. Definitely doesn't have enough training. Oh, it looks like Priestley going to take out 3 members, one of his own team, and that's going to be pretty much rolling over St. Clair at this point.
Yeah, the Corey is just right where their spawn is. Here's more streaks for Sauce. Just going to fire those away. Finds 2 more. And guess what? There is the 30. Will not be able to find it, but the call is there. Sauce, oh my god, gets the beat down. And more progress made at B, but Corey is going to team kill with the streaks. And they're getting so many team kills right now. But there's the lives gone. St. Clair going to win on lives. 3-0 victory here over Herkimer. Great stuff there from the Saints. And they're going to start off this NJCAAE league, and that is going to be, starting off with a 3-0 map count with a 1-0 series count. Very good stuff here overall, and that's pretty much the ideal start you're looking for. I'm sure we're going to get a little bit more tougher opponents here moving forward, but this is a nice one to, get warmed up, get Corey some playing time, and overall just experience a good night of COD.
Yeah, obviously, guys didn't have too much trouble with that one. They were dominant every facet of every map. Priestley, that was what, I think it was 23, 24 before 24-0 before he finally went down to map number 1. He was 20-1 on this map, just absolutely popping off. And, it feels so good for the guys when you can do that in a competitive standpoint, because it makes you feel so much better for, when you're doing that in game 1 of the season, the rest of the season is going to hold some pretty good things for you.
Completely agreed. So NJCAAE off to a great start here. And speaking of NJCAAE, let's bring up our schedule, because I know we got a little bit more NJCAAE schedule action, but actually I'll take that back. We're not bringing up the schedule. We are just going to say, though, tomorrow there is R6 casted by Saints Gaming here on this channel. I'll be on the mic for it once again, and
I'll be on the mic for it too.
Let's go. Me and John. It'll be a Jackson John show here once again.
The boys are back.
The JJs are back. Let's go, boys. And so here we go. We're going to be back here on the mic tomorrow. It's actually going to be more NJCAAE action, as I was just saying, and this time just switching over to R6, and I believe that's going to be at 7. So yeah, 100% got confirmation on that. So 7 o'clock there for NJCAAE, and but a little bit more things we can talk about. How about Crunchyroll? I know we have been talking about it a lot. You've probably seen it all over. We have a new sponsor welcoming Crunchyroll, and you guys can get a 14-day premium trial for free at crunchyroll.com/Saints. Crunchyroll, essentially the Netflix of anime. So if you guys are interested in getting a 2-week premium trial for free, head over to crunchyroll.com/Saints. And moving on to the rest of our sponsors here for this evening, as we would not be able to put on this production without any of them. Thank you to Crunchyroll, as we were saying, Tim Hortons, Subway, the St. Clair SRC, and the St. Clair Alumni Association. Just as I was saying momentarily ago, it would not be possible without any of them to help put on this production, as well as you viewers. Thank you guys for tuning in as well to this stream. And if you guys want to check out some of this very fabulous merch we got here, you guys can head over to acquire.ca/Saints for some very, very nice merch. We got t-shirts, jackets, jerseys, crew necks, hoodies, dad hats, snapbacks, masks. We got so much stuff, name it. You guys can all go check that out over at acquire.ca/Saints. Very high quality, very comfortable, very sleek designs, and Acquire, great company to work with as per usual. And if you guys are interested, once again, acquire.ca/Saints.
Yeah, I just bought a nice mask today. I'm telling you, they got some really nice stuff in there. Go check it out. Go check it out.
I know personally we got a lot of stuff, a lot of the production team and stuff like that. We got a lot of stuff on the way from that Saints merch store. So very excited for that overall here. But guys, with that, do you have any final words here, John? First, before we close out here.
If Saints keep going like this for the rest of the season, I think we could see a perfect season. Obviously, I'm not no predictions on that one.
I think if we do see a perfect season, it's going to be an NJCAA. Just because it is a little bit smaller of a league rather than, the CCL or something like that, right? So overall, NJCAA could definitely see a flawless run. Potentially, we'll see here more as weeks come, though. I believe these will be weekly matches every Monday night. So
we'll be here.
Yeah, we'll be here some of those weeks streaming these ones. So thank you guys so much for tuning in with us. Big St. Clair Saints win 3-0 series score over Herkimer Community College here. So guys, finally, thank you for tuning in. My name is Jackson the Pride Brown, joined alongside John Billabang Zuidamia. And you're watching
Zuidemia.
St. Clair Saints COD. We'll catch you guys all in the next one.
Have
Thank
a
you.
good night.